All right, the Wolves lining up to receive the kick. Plainview getting final instructions from the coach, going out, going to get lined up to kick it. Looks like there was a penalty on the previous play. I missed that. They're going to be kicking back from the Indians are going to be kicking from the 25, which should give the Wolves some good field position to start this next drive.
Sorry about that, Chad. I was having to fix some audio issues. Plainview to kick off here. Low line drive looking kick. Going to be fielded just inside the 30. He's going to take it up. That's Nick Pruitt. He's going to try to get to the other side. Does get up the middle a little bit. Going to be taken down just shy of the 40-yard line.
All right, going to be Wolves 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. $9:53 to go in the first quarter.
Wolves come set. Little pre-snap movement. Take the snap. Hands off up the middle.
Well, Rogers still moving his feet. They're not going to take him down with just one man. Looks like they're going to give him a 3-yard gain on the play. Should bring up a 2nd and 7. Ball on the 42.
Chad, I'm not used to being in a nice press box up here.
I know.
Air conditioned.
Well, and their window's in a bad spot for me because I'm having to duck
yeah,
and
no,
then stand above.
that's not a problem for me.
Okay.
I'm well below that line. So, Dax takes the snap, hands off. Maybe a gain of a yard. Trying to see who exactly that was. 21, Ethan Rushing, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Wolves.
Dax sends Gage in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to try to keep it.
Oh,
he's going to turn upfield. He's going to pick up the first down, about a yard past, and go out of bounds. Good job by Dax, seeing the field, seeing the open side, making sure that he was able to pick up that first down for the Wolves. Wolves going to go quick here. Owens takes the snap, hands off.
Oh, good run. Oh, he's still
big
on
run.
Feet.
Is that Rogers?
Yeah,
Looks
Rogers.
like it.
Going to give a 9.5-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, you'll take that all day.
Absolutely.
Make a 2nd and inches. Man, he's almost even really close enough to be a first down, but I think they're going to say he's got 2nd down.
Yep, 2nd down on the 39, on the Indians' 39-yard line. Oh, they're going to go ahead and call it a first. It's going to be first down. Head official came in and signaled first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Indians' 39. Stewart out wide here to the near side.
Owens hands off up the middle. Another big rain on first down. If you're getting first and 10 and you're picking up 8-9 yards on the play,
Why do you do anything
don't
else?
do anything different. Just stay right there, pick up yards, really kind of beat it into the Indians. This is going to be our game plan until you make us do something different.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to be 2nd and 2 from the Indians' 31-yard line. Grayson Bumgarner here to the near side, out wide. Set up in the wishbone.
True wishbone. Fakes the handoff. Dax is going to keep it. Tries to get upfield, but unable to do so. Just hole collapsed pretty quickly.
Give him half a yard, put him right at the 30, I believe.
Good job by Dax because, man, from up here, it almost looked like he was going to maybe lose a yard, but able to not only get the first down, but, or not get a first down, but get past the line of scrimmage, but pick up a yard and make it a 3rd and 1, basically.
Going to have a timeout here with 6:59 to go in the first quarter. 7-7 knotted game.
We're going to throw.
Go
ahead.
I like the way they're moving people off the ball. I like the run game. I'm sorry, this isn't a timeout. Looks like we have.
There is an injured player on the field. Okay. That's why we, of course, we don't ever want to show that. We go to our advertisements during that moment because, we don't want anybody to be injured. We want everybody at their best. But that young man, he is getting up and walking off the field. So we'll go ahead and go back to the. Back to the action, so to speak. I apologize. I'm trying to commentate, but then help some guys that are brand new to doing the jobs they're doing tonight. But
just for the record, that was right there in that line for me.
Oh, so you couldn't see it?
I couldn't see it. Yeah. I wasn't ducked down. So.
Again, not a problem for me. I saw it the whole time. Could be that you're like a foot and a half taller than me, but
All right, Pruitt here to the near side, out wide. That's going to be a first down. Rogers straight ahead.
He basically got to the line, jumped over the line of scrimmage, and fell forward, pick up the first down. Exactly what you want from your big guy in the backfield.
That's going to take it to the Indians' 28-yard line, be a 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Rushing in motion to the near side. Dax fakes the hands off. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to get it out to the outside. He's going to get there. He's going to try to turn the field. He gets loose. He's going to get down inside the 5-yard line, about the 3, I believe.
Yep.
No, they're going to mark him all the way to 2.
Great run. He had somebody hit him not too far past the line of scrimmage, was able to shake that defender off and make it all the way down the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Wolves. I wasn't for sure how that play was going to go, Bobby. The snap was a little low. He's able to field it and get up and then get around the corner.
Yeah, that just shows Dax's athleticism. Sees the hole, makes the break for it, and does just that. He hands off to Rogers right there. Rogers going to bulldoze his way into the end zone, as we have grown so accustomed to seeing. Rogers only a sophomore, but really is built to follow in the footsteps. For the first time in how long we've not had a Rawls on the field.
Exactly.
He walks right into the role, basically, and filling that, headhunter role type of a backfield, looking for somebody to run over, to smash, and he did just that, get in the end zone.
Kopenbarger to hold, Stewart to kick. Snap.
There's going to be a penalty flag down on the near side. Going to be a false start on the offense.
We're going to back it up and do it again.
Now going to be about a 27-yarder.
Should be a 25.
25. Okay, I was going to say he set that tee a couple yards back, and it threw me off for a second. But, going to be about a 25-yarder for Tatum Stewart here. Kick is up.
That's good.
Man, you could have backed that up to about the 35.
Yeah, absolutely.
He boomed that thing through. So, great job by Tatum Stewart to knock down the second one.
Puts up the Wolves up 14-7 with 6:07 to go in the first. Great first 2 drives by the Wolves, Bobby.
Yeah, exactly what you want to see. Really no big plays, and I'm okay with that. If you're picking up 7, 8, 9 yards on your first down runs, man, let's just keep doing it. That's Davis's style. That's what you want to do. You control the ball, control the clock, and really dominate the time of possession and Davis was doing just that.
Yeah. First drive for Davis was not typical of Davis with a 68-yard touchdown throw. And so that one, they were a little more methodical, a little more intentional, and like it. Now I want to see the special teams come out, get a good kick and a stop. And I'd love to see a quick 3-and-out for the Indians and get the Wolves offense back on the field.
Had some questions from some cameramen or women, for that matter, but she thought her camera was about to die, so she was freaking out. She thought everybody at home was going to lose the camera.
Didn't realize it was plugged in?
Didn't realize it was plugged in. It's actually telling her there's no memory card because she thought she had to record this whole thing.
Oh, no,
I'm like, no, you're live.
Yeah.
You're good. So
You're good.
anything you do mess up, that they're going to see it immediately. So
anything we say messed up, they're going to hear it immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Tayton Stewart kicks off. Deep kick, fielded about the 14-yard line. He's going to take off down, try to get to the sideline, cut back up the middle. He's going to pick up some room. Ends up just, I think they're marking him at about the 39.
Yep.
There is a flag down. Oh, no, that's the ball. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, the light on it made it look yellow. That or my eyes are
They're
really
gonna mark
bad.
it right at the 39-yard line.
Okay. The way he kind of fell forward, he almost looked like he was across the 40, but I think they say his knee was down prior to that last stretch.
First time for the Indians offense tonight.
Yeah, kickoff return for a touchdown. So really, first time for the Indians offense, first time for the Davis defense. So we'll see what the D-line is able to do right here tonight. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off, or no, he fakes it, hits a slant route in the middle, gets loose into the secondary, and big gain all the way down into the just inside the 25. No, they're going to mark him just outside the 25, about the 26. Cooper Flowers, the quarterback for the Indians, able to fake that handoff play action, then hit just a slant route coming across the middle.
35-yard pass play, I believe, if I'm doing the math right.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have a timeout here by the Indians.
Timeout by the Indians. So we're also our ads are playing, but we're still going to stay right here, Chad.
Right.
You know, Plainview right now showing that they are a good team. They're picked pretty high in 3A. They are in a tough district. They came to Davis last year. Real hard-fought game. Came out on top. I think they're pretty high on themselves going into this game. You know, and showing right there why exactly they feel that way because, you know, picking up a big chunk play like that is always going to bode well for you. But I expect the Wolves to tighten up on that. But that's why you can play the game, right?
Yeah, and, you know, if we continue with methodical drives like that second drive we had, that will bode well for us. So here we go. Plainview coming back. Single receiver to each side. Out wide.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to take off running. He's going to a little reverse play. They're going to pick up the first down. Sent I believe it was, I'm not sure if it was a slot receiver, tight end, whatever, went back the other direction.
He was in the slot, come back the other way, a little pitch to him.
Yeah, pitch to him as Flowers was making his way towards the near side. Caught the Wolves defense off guard, was able to pick up a first down. It'll be a first down just inside the 15.
Two receivers in the near side, single back for the Indians. Yeah, hand off to that back. Good defensive stop there.
I think that
the backfield and
got into the backfield, slowed him down, didn't really let him get started. Wolves defended that one well, got some help, really held on for dear life, basically.
Yeah.
Allowed a teammate to come finish the tackle. He does pick up a little over one.
Indians going with no huddle offense. Again, 2 receivers near side, single back, shotgun. We'll send 2 guys in motion here to the near side. It's going to be another run. Great play by Jackson Wright.
Jackson Wright. Now, kudos to the running back because Jackson had him in the backfield 2 or 3 yards back.
As soon as he got the ball.
And was able to kind of spin away from Jackson and kind of pick up a yard back towards the middle, but defended very, very well by Jackson there.
Yeah, going to bring up a 3rd and 8 from the 12-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a pass play here.
As they come out with 4 wide. Flowers to take the snap. Takes it, looking to the far side. Slings it across the middle. Picked off. He's trading down the sideline. He's got just 2 guys to beat, but he's going to be dragged out of bounds. Gage Kopenbarger just read the eyes of the quarterback the whole time on the interception. Just kind of
he saw that play develop and stepped right in front
yeah,
of the
just
pass.
right in the way. Saw it coming the whole time. Took it the other direction, back out to see where they're going to mark him. Right at the 35, I believe.
They're saying he went out of bounds, I guess, before he got tackled.
Okay.
Because that's not where he got tackled. I think he stepped out of bounds. The 35. It'll be 1st and 10, Wolves.
Owens to take the snap. Hand off to Rogers. Rogers going to pick up 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, he was hit almost as soon as he got the ball in backfield, able to get forward and keep his momentum going and pick up a yard. And bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 36.
Rogers again.
Oh, good run.
I don't think they expected Rogers twice in a row.
No.
And he was able to pick up a large chunk there, get into the secondary and lower his shoulder, go through one of the defensive backs, picks up
7.
7, 8. I mean, it brings up basically a 3rd and a short 1.
Yeah. Pruitt here to the near side.
Owen's going to keep it.
Oh, my goodness.
He cuts back to the middle.
He got the first down.
He did pick up the first down. I almost feel like if he'd have continued on to the outside, he probably would have got there. But you hear it so often, just get upfield. So that's one of those, man, you tell them all the time, get upfield, get upfield, get upfield. But that's one of those exceptions to the rule. I think if he had continued on outside, he probably would have had a really large gain. But
yeah, he had Laxton out there in front. I felt like Laxton could have sealed the edge there and let Dax get around him. But, regardless, first down, 1st and 10, Wolves have the ball right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Chad, while we got a second, I know we didn't get to really talk about it. We thank you, a very special thank you to Chad Foster. We had a left piece of equipment at the schoolhouse, but Chad Foster drove very patiently down here, safely. To all the law enforcement that's listening, he was not doing anything illegal. He just got our equipment here. But because of that,
I thought he filed a flight
he might have filed a flight plan. I don't know. But with that being said, I'll come back to my statement here in just a second. Owen sends a couple guys in motion.
We're going to have a false start on the O-line.
Well, I think we might. Did we break the huddle with an extra guy? Because Levi Laxton went running off the field.
Yeah, he got off the field, but that threw off, I think, the count the line was anticipating.
Yeah. But anyway, Chad, what I was going to say is, again, thank you to Chad Foster for getting that equipment here so you guys could y'all may not have wanted to listen to us at home, but now you get to. But we didn't get to give the history and information to the game tonight, so I apologize to Boyd. We will get that out there, maybe coming out of halftime or something. But shout out to Boyd Fulton for always sending us that information. does it completely on his own time. At gets nothing for it. So thank you to Boyd. Wolves now 1st and 15.
That's going to.
They're going to get it right back. Yeah. Going to push us back to the 1st and 10.
Wolves and Indians just trading penalties there. Put it back on the 50-yard line. Wolves with Stewart and Hammer.
Takes a snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking for somebody to dump it off to. He's going to throw downfield. Unfortunately, not able to get that connection downfield. I believe that was Tayton Stewart.
It
was his intended receiver.
I think he just threw that ball away. Tayton didn't get – he wasn't open. And so Dak had a guy breathing down his neck. I want to say it was number 9.
Just save the down. Yeah, get rid of it. Don't force anything. Make, unnecessary throws. So.
Yep. Or take a loss. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wolves from the 50-yard line with 1:38 to go in the first. Bumgarner here to the near side. Rushing coming in motion out here with him. Dax takes the snap, and he's going to come out. He's got room.
He's got loose.
He's gone.
That's going to be a touchdown. Great job making sure there's no laundry on the field. There is not. So that score will stand for the Wolves.
It'll be a 50-yard scamper by Mr. Owens. That was nice. Love the replay, Bobby.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Good job by the crew getting that on there. It adds just another element to the broadcast for us. So,
with 1:27 to go, you're going to have the Wolves up 20-7. Looking for. I think they're going to take a timeout. Timeout, Wolves. I don't know if they were missing personnel or the kicking block or what the issue was there, Bobby. Do you know?
I don't. We had a couple of those mental things last week. Haven't really seen them tonight thus far. Not near to the extent we did last week, obviously. Still a lot of game left, but those are the things that you really want to start fixing. You really want to start cleaning those up because, next week starts district play.
Yeah.
And that all heads into December, and so we got to start district on the road next week at Dibble.
The Demons.
At the Demons. This is wild to me. The last time Davis was there, apparently, was the infamous YouTube film of the brawl, other than a scrimmage a few years ago.
Yeah, because there was a scrimmage there with Dibble and Allen, I believe.
Yes, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
But the first official game there since then, I guess.
Oh, I'm excited.
It should be interesting.
I'm all a-tingle with anticipation. Oh, here we go, lining up the extra point. Koppenbarger to hold.
Ball's down. Kick is up. It is blocked.
It was blocked.
Kudos to Plainview's number 3. He was able to get around the edge there pretty quickly, showcasing his speed and knock that ball down.
So with 1:27 to go, your Wolves are up 20 to the Indians 7. So, Bobby, the Wolves have had the ball 3 times.
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
I mean, you can't get better than that.
Well, you could.
Well, 3 plays, I guess.
No, 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points.
Well, yes, this is true.
So, I'm being picky.
Shout out to the junior high team on Tuesday night. I was working the concession stand. Junior high team, Dice Owens, Max Melton, some of those guys, they got out there, played really hard. Dominic Lineberry, I know there's a whole lot list I'm missing, but those are just a few that I see on the regular.
Right. Who'd they play?
They played Marietta.
Good.
In the first quarter, 4 plays, 4 touchdowns, all in about 3.5 minutes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was.
Were they at a football game or a track meet?
You could have probably convinced me either way because they were just kind of manhandling their way. So shout out to the junior high team doing well today.
All right. Wolves will line up to kick. Back deep for the Indians, number 3 and number 4. Sorry, do not have a roster for them. If there's one place I want to see improvement tonight, special teams.
We've had a couple of kicks where they have returned it pretty well. Ball's going to bounce there. It's going to go out of bounds. I would
I'm
love
okay
to
with
see
that, the way they've been returning.
Yeah, the way they've been returning it. They've gotten, they returned one for a touchdown, another return out to the 40.
Yeah.
So you negate the risk of a return for a touchdown there. I would like to see it kind of stay on the ground, maybe a short kick, but
are we going to re-kick?
I think they're going to make them re-kick, yeah.
Huh. You don't see that very often.
You don't. Usually offenses will take the ball. I believe it would have been at the 45. Is that right?
35 or 45, I'm not sure.
Something. It'd have been on the field somewhere.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because that's where the game is played. All right. I'm not very good at filling the air. I'm sorry.
It just, Brad is way better at that than we are, Chad.
Oh, absolutely he is. All right, Wolves will line up and kick it once more. The deep men for the Indians are sitting on the 25-yard line. I would love to see Stewart make them back up to about the 20. Little onside squib kick here to the near side. Going to go out at the 35.
I think the coach was just signaling he's going to make him kick it again. He is.
A little bit of strategery going on.
Stewart to kick for a third time. Boots it downfield. Again, goes out of bounds. Over the head of the returner, though.
And he's going to make him kick it again.
He looks like he's going to make him do it again. He's going to force him to kick it to a returner.
Now we're kicking from the 25.
Wow. Man, you talk about it. It is some strategery, as you put it. I mean, you're backing him up 5 yards, but kudos to Tayton. He kicked it over the returner's head at that point.
Yeah, he did. I think if he kicks it down the center of the field, it should land about the 20.
And again, it goes out of bounds. And the Plainview coach, absolutely zero hesitation. He is going to make them back up and kick it again.
Bobby, this is a first for me. I've never seen this before.
I have not ever seen this before.
All right,
lining up from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, for the fourth kickoff.
Ball goes end over end, out of the hands of the initial returner, but Still recovered by Plainview. It just falls on it there about the 41-yard line of Plainview.
So if they'd originally gotten that at the 35, that got them 25 extra yards.
Yeah.
Which is basically what we backed up the kick.
Wow.
All right. Indians out with 2 receivers to the near side, single back.
No, he came over here.
Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Kind of a delayed run.
Yep.
Lets the play develop, able to pick up 3 or 4.
They're going to give him a gain of 5, I believe. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the Wolves' 36-yard line.
Plainview waiting on the play. Sends a man in motion. Another handoff up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down.
Going to be right at the 30-yard line, I believe. It'll be a 1st and 10, Indian ball. 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Clock is ticking.
Big hit there.
Great play by Max Hammer. I believe that was number 2, correct?
I believe it is. I mean, just came storming in. Great job by Max Hammer. I mean, as soon as that running back got the ball, he took one step and
that's going to be the end of the first. No time left on the clock. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Indians. So great first quarter by the Wolves, able to get 3 scores on their 3 possessions. Going into the second here, it's going to be the Indians ball on the 33-yard line, 2nd and 13.
So
I like the defense.
Yeah, great job defensively there. We talked about it. Max Hammer, basically laying the boomstick on the running back as he was trying to get to the line. Real quick, as we've reached the start of the second quarter, I know we typically do high school scores. How about a college score, Chad?
Let me have it. OSU?
Oklahoma State is playing Tulsa right now. It had just went to halftime.
How much is Tulsa up?
Tulsa up 16-3.
Wow.
I'm not going to say I said it was going to happen.
But you said it was going to happen? You thought it was going to happen? You had a pretty good idea?
I did have a pretty good idea.
I think I had a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I asked how much they were up.
Anyways, all right, as we're going to come back now to our game at hand, Plainview starting the second quarter, 2nd and about 13. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws a little screen pass out to the other side. Ball hits the ground. They're going to call it
forward pass.
Incomplete. It was a forward pass.
I will tell you, that receiver right there heard some footsteps.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, not only heard the footsteps, but remembered seeing the play only a couple plays ago and did not want to get hit like that. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Ball on a 33. Plainview going with trips to the near side. Sends a man in motion. Fakes the little handoff. He's dropping back. He's looking for somebody to throw to.
Good job.
Shoved out of bounds.
Peyton Westbury chased him down, shoved him out of bounds.
Good job. Peyton Westbury played really well the last these first few games of his senior season. Really coming out special, so to speak, for Peyton. Had that big sack to end the first half in the week one,
Right.
And still continuing to play well as on the defensive front.
I think they're going to go for it.
So it'll be 4th.
Yeah, that's where he went out of bounds.
They're going to mark him back. It's going to be 4th and about 17. 18 is what the scoreboard says. They're going to take a timeout to think about it. Man, you got to dig deep in your playbook for a 4th and 18.
Yeah, no doubt. Bobby, I got a little score update here for you.
Let's hear it.
In 2A, we got Vian playing Pacola at home. They're up 21-12 at half.
Okay.
Looking at other 2A scores, Beggs is playing Okmulgee. Beggs is 0-1, but they're up 42-0 in that game.
Wow.
So, who else do we have? Holdenville's playing North Rock Creek. Holdenville is beating North Rock Creek 32-0.
Okay.
And North Rock Creek is 3A?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Dibble, who we are playing next week, they're playing Ringling this week. Dibble is up 21-8 in that game.
Plainview to start the 4th and 18. It looks like they're going to try to punt it away here. He does get the punt away.
That's in.
That's going to go into the end zone.
Yeah.
So it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Another district opponent, Tishomingo, is playing at Antlers tonight, and that game is knotted 0-0.
Okay. Tish, another one of our road games for this season.
Yep. Man,
I know last year I complained a lot about traveling so much, but, man, this year I look at them like, man, we only got 4 road games.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really nice.
We're not going to Beggs. We're not going to Holdenville. Thankful.
Wolves come out of the huddle, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Owens takes the snap, hands off to Rogers. Rogers going to fall forward. Pick up 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, he punished whoever met him there at the line of scrimmage and took them forward for a couple of yards.
You know, Plainview, I don't think expected to get hit like they are thus far tonight.
No, I would say they are stunned right now.
A little bit, and if Davis is able to use quite a bit of this clock this second quarter and go down and put another score on, it'll really put these Indians on their heels.
Absolutely.
Pre-snap motion for the Wolves. Owens takes the snap. Going to keep this one. Going to get out to the outside. He's got some room. He's going to pick up all the way on the other side of the 40. They're actually going to mark him out right at the 40.
Yep.
So a big gain there by Owens. Should be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another 2A score, but upper 2A, Bobby.
Okay.
Heritage Hall and Millwood are playing tonight. Heritage Hall is up 15-0 in that game.
Okay.
Did not expect that one.
I would not have picked that one, no. Wolves come to the line. Takes the snap. Hands off to Rushing. Rushing's got some room. He's got one guy to beat, but able to get the shoe tackle.
It's going to be about a 15-yard gain.
Another big run by Davis.
Bobby, do you look at the Indians' uniforms and think as they're running away that they're all wearing shorts?
It does look that way, I guess, because of the white, below the knee. But
I've thought that more than once as they've been out there on the field, on the sideline. Going to be 1st and 10, Wolf ball from the 46-yard line of the Indians. Owens once again to Rushing, another good gain. Man, he just ran over that defender. It could be a 9-yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1. from the Indians 37. The Wolves are moving the ball at will right now. Not a lot of resistance down there.
Owens take the snap. Hands off. I believe that's right. He's going to try to get to the edge. Can't quite get there. I think he's actually going to lose a yard.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and long 2.
Wolves come to the line. Thompson in motion. Dax is going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the edge. He's going to get there. He's going to pick up the first down. He's going to come back the other way.
We've got a flag on the play. I think we're going to have a holding call.
I think so. A lot of times when you see that, Dax made that cut back this way. Sometimes that gets you in trouble because it puts your lineman in an awkward position where they still got to try to continue the block. But at the same time, you risk the hold call. And that's exactly what happened right there to the Wolves. So it's going to force them back to about a 3rd and 7, 8, I believe.
Should bring up a 3rd and 12.
Oh, because it's a 10-yard. I was thinking 5-yard. It is a 10-yard. So, yeah, that is correct. It'll be a 3rd and 12. Owens to take the snap. Thompson in motion. Fakes the handoff. Zips it across. Miscommunication there between Owens and the receiver. Receiver continued on downfield. Owens had already made the throw, but so that's going to fall incomplete, so it'll bring up a 4th and 12. I would envision we punt the ball here, Chad.
I would punt it and pin them deep. They haven't had a whole lot of success in moving the ball. Maybe they can get a stop, get the ball back with a little bit of time on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the one touchdown return, they haven't done a whole lot offensively. We gave them a bunch of yards on that last kickoff.
Good kick. Going to go out, I'm going to say probably about the 23.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's
right
on
it.
Right on it. Good call, Chad. It's like you knew what you were talking about.
There's a first for everything, Bobby. Little community score here for you. Sulphur is playing at Cache tonight. Sulphur has that game in hand. They're up 42-7 at halftime.
I know we talked about it last week on the air. I feel like the score was much closer than the scoreboard stated at the end of our game. So I think the boys, if you can take a moral victory, it is. I think we were in that game
no
a lot more than the score said. And Sulphur's a good team. I think Sulphur's going to be playing late into December, but Plainview trying to get set, had to send a guy on late. Takes a snap, low snap, handed off.
Should be about a 4-yard gain, going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
Plainview trying to figure out who's going to go in, who's going to come out. We're going to send trips to the far side. Low snap again.
How was he not down?
It's a good question, Chad.
His knee was on the ground when he fielded the ball. So I feel like they should have blown the play dead. We got a flag on the play.
Personal foul against the Wolves. Those are the mental mistakes that you can't afford to have, Chad. We talked about it last week. We had some. Right now, you're controlling this game by giving up those mental mistakes, the kicks out of bounds, the timeout on the extra try. Now the personal foul call. You're gonna allow them to stay in this game and give them some momentum.
Yeah.
Fakes the sweep, handoff inside.
That was a good play by...
I believe that's Nick Pruitt, number 7.
It was indeed. Nick Pruitt came up, made the stop, but not until he got about a 4-yard gain. It's going to be right on the 50-yard line. Indians threatening to move the ball into Wolf territory.
Plainview again, going to go with the trips to the far side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it, try to get up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down.
Good tackle by Brendan Pierce. Another area score, Bobby, is Pauls Valley, team we played the first week of the season. They're playing Weatherford tonight. And in the second, they're down 21-7. Indians changing out some personnel.
Again, inside handoff. Right now, the offensive line of the Indians they're creating some big holes for their running backs, for their quarterback, able to pick up some big chunk plays.
Yep. Number 79, Jacob Silva comes on for the Wolves.
Right down the front, Silva, DeMoss, and Gibson.
DeMoss is off. DeMoss went off when Silva came on.
Okay, so who's 75, Chad?
75 is Rhett Dudley.
Okay, Rhett Dudley, all right. Hand off to Ford.
Good.
It gets hit, but he does get away.
And Brendan Pierce made some good contact in the backfield. But
just unable to hang on to him.
Yeah. So you got Gibson, Silva, and Dudley. That's not a bad law firm.
It does still sound like a really good law firm.
Yeah. Twin receivers for the Indians here to the near side.
Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. No, he does give the handoff.
Yep.
Levi Laxton able to get a hand on the runner. Hold on until some other Wolves can come help make the tackle. Not until after he picks up 6, though. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Ball on the Wolf 22-yard line.
Hand off to the inside again.
Kudos to that runner. He made a good cut back.
Yeah, a good cut back. Kind of jumped through the middle. Sidestepped almost. Plainview to take the snap from the 13. Takes the handoff inside again. Defended much better by the Wolves that time.
Yeah, good play by Max Hammer.
shed his blocker, able to seal the edge, not allow him to get outside, but still had some help
Brendan
to
Pierce,
seal the
Peyton
hole.
Stewart in there. They're going to give him a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 12.
Handoff. He's going to roll out. He's looking for somebody to throw to. He throws deep to the end zone, overthrows the receiver.
That young man was sitting right there by the back line of the end zone. He was open, but quarterback overthrew him, thankfully. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9 from the. They're marking that right in between the 12 and 13-yard line, Bobby.
3:11 to go in the first half.
Plainview moving around a lot of personnel. Clock ticking down. 6, 5. And they're going to get delay a game.
The coach is going to have to call a timeout before that delay a game.
I don't know how coaches have such good timing and
they're able to call that, pull it out of their back pocket with 1 second left.
There wasn't even a second left. There was a half a second left. But they did get the timeout. Wolves up 20-7, 3:11 to go here in the second. Wolves look good tonight.
So far, I would say this Plainview front has done really well this drive, opening the holes for their running backs, their quarterback. But right here, when it matters in that red zone, Davis defense standing tall and really forcing a big 3rd down right here. I'm with you, Chad. I feel like we've played well. A couple of mental mistakes. I think we clean those up, and we're going to be good to go as we get ready to head into the district next week.
All right. 3rd and 9 down here. I'm looking for a rollout to the far side. Their quarterback has got some mobility. He's going to hand it.
He's going to keep it. He's going to get in.
Yeah. Well, you can go that route if you want.
It was a good fake. Good fake. They keyed on the running back. Cooper Flowers, the Plainview quarterback, able to kind of sneak his way up the middle and shed a couple of defenders and get into the end zone. Makes the score 20-13 with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Kick is up. It is good. That'll make the score 20-14. Wolves on top, but Plainview trying to mount some momentum going into halftime.
The lights at the stadium, when they do that, it always catches me off guard. I think, we lost power.
Oh, they didn't have that back in your day, did they?
We had kerosene that we had to put and light so that we'd have lights.
People stood around the field with candle lights
exactly.
So you were able to play?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The hard thing was those leather helmets. They just didn't
not a lot of padding in them.
Yeah.
A lot of concussions back then. You didn't know what you just thought it was a headache back then, though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, checking back in. Begg still up 42-0 over Okmulgee. Vian still up 21-12. Holdenville up 32-0. All right, the Indians line up to kick. Back deep for the Wolves. Mr. Tayton Stewart. I'd love for them to kick it out of bounds.
Force them to re-kick.
Yeah.
Big booming kick. That's going to go over his head, land in the end zone. So that'll come out to the 20-yard line.
3:05 to go here for the half, Bobby. I think there's plenty of time on that clock for the Wolves to get down and get a score.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of time, Chad, to go back down the field, score a touchdown here. Plainview's going to get the ball coming out of half. If they're able to make a stop, that really swings the momentum their direction. So definitively would love to punch one in right here before half. Owens takes the snap, hands off. McDonald on the run. Nothing real fancy, picks up 4.
Going to be a 4-yard gain, bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Wolves.
Takes a snap, hand off. Another big gain up the middle.
Great cutback. That was by Gage Kopenbarger. Another 4-yard gain.
That was number 6. That was Tatum Stewart, I guess.
It?
Yeah.
6 and 5. I have a hard time.
That can't be Tatum Stewart. I'm going to have to look at that number again here in just a second, but it did not look like a 5 to me. Looked like a little bit of a busted play. Makes the pass out to the outside. Rushing, able to try to stay on his feet. Picks up the first down, though, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
That will be a 1st and 10. The 30-yard line now. Clock will start again. 1:55 to go in the first half.
Pruitt out wide.
Fakes the handoff. Dax is going to try to get the sideline. He's going to get it. See where they mark him out of bounds.
Be about a yard short of the first down, I believe. He's going to go out at the 39.
Okay. So another still big gain here. Does stop the clock at 1:37. Owens to take the snap. Hands off. Going to be real close to the first down.
Yeah, that's going to be McDonald. They're going to give it to him. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 40. Clock is ticking.
Dak's going to make the pitch outside. Defended well there by the Indians. That's going to be a loss of about 5 yards.
Yep. Going to bring up a 2nd and 15. Clock continues.
Yeah, I don't think Davis is going to try to do anything here. I think they're okay now. Just let the clock roll out.
Pruitt out wide. McDonald in motion. Dax pulled it at the last second.
He's going to get a little bit of a try to get up the sideline. He's going to pick up some positive yardage. Goes out of bounds at about the 44. That'll stop the clock with 36 seconds.
Mark it at the 44-yard line.
Big 3rd down here for the Wolves.
Yep. 3rd and 6. Stewart out wide. Westbury in motion. McDonald got a couple-yard gain. Going to put it up to the 46-yard line. Going to bring up a 4th and 4. Clock going.
Yeah, I don't envision Davis running a play here. 10 seconds to go.
Well, Davis going to go in at half, up 20-14 over the Indians. Again, Bobby, I don't think Plainview came in expecting tonight to go in at halftime and be down.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they, again, when you do homecoming, you always try to pick a team that you think you're going to win. You want your homecoming to go well.
Right.
Davis playing well, minus a few things. Outside of one drive for Plainview.
We've got no time on the clock. We've got 1 second left on the clock. Somebody called a timeout. Who called it?
It's a good question.
Some strategy going on?
I don't know.
It's been an interesting night for strategy.
But I haven't even seen them motion who would have called the timeout.
I missed it. I thought we were going in at half. Oh. Here we go.
So the Wolves
Sling
line up
it.
as if they're going to run an offensive play here.
Sling it.
He's going to drop back. He's looking to throw it deep. He's going to chunk it down the field.
Oh. Throw the flag. He tackled him before it is.
The guy coming down the field.
That's going to be one more play.
So that would be an untimed down.
What?
Their player was signaling it was going to be against the Wolves, but I do not believe it is.
No, I think they motioned, looked like pass interference.
But they are backing the ball up like it is going to be.
Well, is it a 10-yard gain? Is it a 10-yard?
It should be a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, so that'll be a first down. We'll have an untimed down.
Right. So it will go against the Indians. It'll put the ball across midfield.
At the 40.
At the 40-yard line
for the 39. That was a 15-yard penalty.
So an untimed down.
Hey, I'm glad they slung it down there.
And the Wolves are going to take a timeout here. So they're at least going to have a conversation about, trying to chunk something in. I don't think they're anywhere near a field goal attempt here.
No, but that pass interference was unmistakable.
Yeah, and the back judge was not going to call it, and it actually was the side judge running down the field that threw the flag in late. So.
And I think he walked up to the back judge and said, "How can you not call that?"
Yeah, that probably was the conversation out there. It did look pretty
flagrant.
I don't know if I want to go with flagrant. It looked like a pretty easy call from up here.
Yeah.
But I felt like we had a couple of those last week and we didn't get the call. So
that's true.
That's just the way it goes. But luckily we did get the call that time. So. What are you thinking here, Chad? I mean, are you trying anything super fancy, or are you just chunking it up in the end zone, or what?
Chunk it again.
Okay, maybe you get another penalty. You move it another.
Well, here's what I know. Mr. Owens can sling that ball 40 yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's going to the end zone.
He's going to drop back again, looking to throw again. He's going to chunk it down towards the end zone.
He's there. Oh.
He's going to return it out of the end zone.
Oh,
there's a flag on the field. He's going to return it back. He's going to get tugged down. That's going to stop the play, but there's another penalty.
We've got two penalties because he's got his hat off too.
Oh, okay. So we'll have to see what these calls are. I envision them both being after the interception. So personal foul against Plainview. That penalty is declined.
It's halftime.
It is halftime. So, Wolves made an attempt. Plainview tried to return it, unable to do so. So we're going to go into halftime 20-14. Not a terrible half for the Wolves. Maybe a couple of little things to clean up in halftime, but all in all, coming in here, putting up 3 touchdowns in the first half against this Plainview team, I think is a pretty good start to the game.
Yeah, three possessions to start the game, 3 touchdowns. I look for the Wolves to get back to that when we get into the second half. I'm excited about the way they're playing tonight. I have no doubt that they can pull away in the second half if they keep up with that punishing run game and come out on top at the end.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back. We've already come back from ads we're going to make sure that we get the band on the field for you. We'll showcase them, and then we'll go to some ads. And Chad and I will be back to ruin the rest of your night for here in just a little bit.
Go Wolves.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to head out to the field for the second half. Wolves out there warming up. It's only about 10 seconds left on the clock. I would envision maybe they're going to add another minute or so. Both teams just now kind of making it back out to the field. The Wolves going to start this second half on the defensive side of the ball. Plainview did a pretty good job running down the field. I would imagine some, cleanup things coming out of the half on the interior. That's where they picked up most of their yardage.
Yeah, and I would love to see this kickoff go one time. I don't want to see us kick it 4 times again.
Yeah, that was insane. And Chad, somebody actually commented in our thing. It was like, wow, 5 KOs. I've never seen that. And I was like, why was there knockouts? What are you talking about? Kickoffs.
Yeah.
But the comment said there was 5.
I lost count.
I did. I lost count. But they typically would kick off from the 40. So they kicked off from the 20, right?
25.
From the 25? Okay. There was at least 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I can't count past 5 because then I have to use my other hand.
That's right. So, yeah, definitely don't want to see that again. I would imagine we're going to see a low line drive type kick down the middle from the Wolves.
That'd be a squib kick? Maybe?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to call it anything, I think that's probably the closest thing you would call it. Yeah.
I'm not one to call names, but I would call that a squib kick.
Yeah, probably.
So, hey, Bobby, I got some scores. You want them?
Yeah, let's go. What you got?
All right. Semifinal opponent from last year playing tonight. They're playing Tonkawa. Stroud is up 18-13. Dibble is in control of the game. They're playing Ringling tonight. They're up 35-8. Let's see. Another one here is Pecola and Bayan. Bayan ranked number 2 in 2A2. And they are only up over Pecola 21-12 currently.
Hey, let's go Pecola.
Let's go.
Good friend of mine, coach, teaches out of Pecola. Seth Rogers, talked to him earlier today, and we were talking about that game a little bit. And he said that they felt the Pecola felt like they were going to make it a much closer game than Vian thought.
Right.
And right there, you just said the score. Pecola keeping it close. So
absolutely. And we've got Tishomingo playing Antlers tonight. Antlers is actually up over Tishomingo, 14-12. And so, yeah, some of those are district opponents. And let me see other 2A upper here. What do we have? We got Beggs playing Okmulgee. They are in control of that, 49-8. That game is in the 4th. Another one, Millwood and Heritage Hall, Bobby. Millwood has a big goose egg on the scoreboard.
Wow, I would not have expected them to get shut out. I didn't expect them to get beat. I'm not going to say I didn't expect them to get. I expected that to be a really close game.
Yeah.
But for them to be, does that say 48-0?
No, 36.
Oh, 36-0. Okay, I was reading the one below that.
Yeah, that's Lexington and Purcell. Purcell in control of that, 48-0.
Okay. So, quick recall back to that college game that everybody around here is probably paying attention to. Tulsa at Oklahoma State. Into the 3rd quarter, Oklahoma State does have the ball, but Tulsa on top, 19-3.
Wow. Sulphur playing Cash. They are up 42-7, and that's showing to be a final.
Okay. Man, that was a quick game then.
Yeah, Holdenville playing North Rock Creek. They're up 44-0 in the 3rd. Pauls Valley playing Weatherford tonight, and it is all Weatherford, 35-7 over Pauls Valley at showing halftime. Let me go see if I can find Wynnewood's score here.
Okay. Wynnewood, I believe, picked pretty high. I believe top 10 in Class A right now.
Do you know if they're A upper or A lower?
I think there's just 1A.
No, it's split.
Is it split too?
Yeah.
Okay. They would be the upper, I believe.
Okay, Velma is up over Walters 46-8. Wynnewood is playing Allen. And
Tatum Stewart with a kick. This one is going to stay in bounds. Caught at about the 13. He's going to take it up, kind of shed some defenders, get up the middle, get across the 30-yard line to about the 33.
Wynnewood is playing Allen tonight, and in Allen, and they are down 14-16 at half.
Oh, wow. Close game there. So as the Indians are going to start 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line on their own end. Good kick there by Tatum Stewart. Kept it in between the sidelines. Only one kickoff this time. Davis moving some people around on defense. Takes the snap, does Flowers. Hands off. He's going to pick up yardage. Just shy of the 40. Looks to be about the 39, so it's going to be a 2nd and 4. Plainview looking to go quick here. Takes the handoff. Played well, pretty well defensively that time.
Bring up a 3rd and 3.
Plainview going to put 2 receivers on the far side. Takes the snap. Hands off.
Good. I think they stopped him.
He's going to be really close there.
He's going to be a yard short. Going to bring up a 4th and 1.
Plainview a pretty aggressive team from what I've seen. I think they may try to go quick and get a quick snap up the middle here.
You got Gibson, DeMoss, and Westbury for the defensive line for the Wolves.
Wolves going to have to get a big push up front right here.
Don't jump off sides.
Low snap. Fakes the handoff.
Oh, he got it.
He's going to pick up the first down. Makes a couple guys miss. Defended well by the Wolves. Got in the backfield. Had some pressure, but just unable to bring him down before the sticks.
Ball's going to be on the 48-yard line.
Flowers to take the snap. Hand off up the middle.
Good job, Rogers. Going to stop him at the Wolf 49-yard line.
That young man, even though we're getting through and almost kind of meeting him when he gets the ball, he is doing well at getting away from the initial tackle and still picking up positive yardage because he was hitting the backfield on that play, but just unable to bring him down. Should be 2nd and 7 for the Indians as they take the snap here. Handoff. He gets into the secondary, still pushing forward. He's going to pick up a first down.
That young man has some speed.
That he does.
Because when he got the ball in the backfield, he accelerated, and, man, he took off. Got a Wolf down. I believe it's cramping.
Is Zero Grayson?
Yes.
Okay.
That is.
It does look like a cramp for him. So I don't think it's anything too bad. saw a little bit of that last week. That temperature change. We had a really nice first week.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
And then the last week, for some reason, was miserably hot.
Right.
Pretty decent weather tonight.
Yeah, pretty warm out there. It is showing 78 degrees here right now, but it is a little muggy. Have you seen the forecast for next week?
Rain.
Rain and highs in the 70s next week. I wish it was 40s.
Yeah, I would take that.
Highs in the 70s.
Yeah.
All right, going to bring up a 1st and 10 in Wolf territory on the Wolves' 37-yard line. Indians ball. 2 receivers here to the near side, single back.
Takes the snap, handoff.
Oh,
Wolves do a good job that time.
Number
27, Jackson Wright.
And is that Dudley, 75?
75, Rhett Dudley. Both of them. Wright held on, but Dudley also there with him to make that tackle. Not really even give him a chance to get started.
Be a loss of 3. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Indians.
Pre-snap movement for the Indians. Takes the snap. Going to go the opposite way. He's going to cut back up the middle. Good open field tackle there. Going to stop him at just across the original line of scrimmage. So it should be about a 3rd and 9 for the Indians.
Ball's going to be on the 36-yard line.
Indians with trips to the near side. I'd watch for that, quick slant that they threw in the first half. Fakes the handoff, does throw it, almost picked off, kind of sailed it on his receiver and hit the defender almost in the chest. I don't think the defender expected it.
No, you called that play, Bobby.
Yep.
Good job. That's going to bring up a 4th and 9 from the Wolf 36-yard line. The Indians definitely going to go for it here.
Yeah, they're down a score. They're wanting to move a little bit, and a punt's, more than likely going to go into the end zone, but still outside of field goal territory. So, right call that you would expect, but
empty backfield.
Fakes the sweep play, throws it, little screen pass. He drops it.
Dropped it. Ball. Go.
We're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Boy, that was close.
It was, but I think that young man, again, like we talked earlier, heard the footsteps coming, knew he was about to take a shot, and unfortunately took his mind off of the ball for just a second. Unfortunately for the Indians, fortunate for us, but and turn the ball over on down. So the Wolves will take over 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
All right, want to see them do exactly what they did in the first. Take their time, run the ball. I'd like a heavy dose of Rogers up the middle.
All right, Rogers back in the backfield right now. Owen sends rushing in motion to the far side. High snap does give to Rogers. Rogers picks up a couple. That'll be 2nd and 8 from the, I think, about 38-yard line. Hand off again to Rogers.
Good gain.
Got kind of caught up on the pile, but able to fall forward, roll over it. Makes it a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and about 4. Is that what you would call that, Chad?
I would. Yep. They're calling it 5 on the scoreboard, but I don't think that's entirely accurate.
That looks like 4 to me.
If you count them up on the hashes, it's 4.
Oh, they did change it on the scoreboard, so we had it right the whole time.
All right, here we go.
Big third down for both teams. Oh, bad snap. Owens just able to fall on it. That'll bring a 4th and 5.
They're gonna, yeah. Wolves gonna punt it away here with 5:36 to go in the third period. Clock continues to kick. Click away. Stewart with a good kick.
Man.
Well, it looks like he cramped up there at the end, which didn't allow him to make it all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, we hit him almost immediately after after he caught the punt, but unfortunately he was able to shake those tackles, and once he got ahead of steam, he was breaking down the field. Stewart had a chance at him, again able to shake the tackle, but like you said, a cramp hit him about the 15-yard line, so he wasn't able to finish the return, but also Wolf player down near the goal line. Hopefully he'll be okay. Coach Azarova checking on him. But right now, the biggest asset for the Indians, Chad, to me, is the special teams.
Yeah, and number 4 for the
Yeah.
Indians. That young man has been hard to bring down every time they've handed him the ball. You mentioned it early. He's kind of bouncing back and forth. Hard to get a good square hit on him. He's shown his speed a couple of times. That time he showed all the tools he's got in his bag, and
Yep.
he had a good return.
So Indians going to start 1st and 10 at about the 17-yard line of the Wolves. Low snap, fakes the handoff. Flowers going to take off up the middle. He's going to pick up, see where they mark him. They're going to mark him about the 7.
Should be a 1st and goal.
They are going to say 1st and goal. Takes the snap, handoff. Good job defensively, wrapping up number 8 before he could really get moving.
That was Mr. Jackson Wright.
Jackson Wright.
Great play, showing his speed coming from the backside.
Coming from the backside to make that tackle, absolutely. Be 2nd and goal from the right about the 6-yard line. Fakes the handoff.
Good play. Good defensive play.
Going to get him in the backfield, force a loss of about 1 or 2. So a lot of white jerseys on that tackle.
Gage Adams, first one in there.
Okay.
Number 12.
Got somebody running across the field. Chad, I'll be honest. That's my first ever time seeing a student run across the field at a high school game.
Yeah. So you got two coaches, well, three coaches there for Plainview, waiting on. I suspect they're waiting on the police to come take custody of this young man.
Wow, that's a first, Chad.
Now you've got officers coming across the field now. They're going to
They've picked that young man up, and then they're escorting him to the police, who are probably going to escort him out of the facility.
They're going to put him in handcuffs on the field.
Wow. All right. We're going to go back to game as we've got a big 3rd and goal for Plainview and about the 8-yard line.
I don't know if Caleb Williams is here tonight, but, man, that would have made some great footage.
Wow. I'm baffled. Takes the snap. Got to throw that quick little slant.
Oh, he got it.
And almost had to kind of double clutch it. Hit him in the hands, but he was able to maintain it. Makes the grab and then turns and falls into the end zone. That's going to make the score 20-20. 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Plainview with the chance to take a 1-point lead on the extra point here. It is good, so
Yep.
Plainview will take a 1-point lead.
I would say that the momentum has swung a little bit, but I do believe if the Wolves come back out here,
They got
play their ball, play within themselves, stay with running the ball up the middle, maybe break Dax outside, a little dose of R&R, Rushing and Rogers.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Wolves definitely can, really set the tone going into the 4th quarter with a decent drive here. Even take this drive into the 4th quarter. We know that's well within their wheelhouse.
Right.
Eat a bunch of the clock and go down and punch one in. Really put the pressure on the Indians.
I got to say it, though. The best tackle of the night has got to go to the Plainview staff that tackled that young man down there.
It's got to be really close to the Max Hammer one, but that one was pretty impressive.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Indians look to kick off here. Stewart, the deep man. Deep kick, going to be returned by Stewart. Catches it about the 10. He's going to break towards the sideline. Gets away from the first man. He's going to be shoved out of bounds. There's a couple of flags coming in late there.
I think that'll be an extra 15 yards.
Waiting for the signal from the referee. It is going to be a personal foul against the Indians.
Tack that on to the end of the run back, and the Wolves have the ball right at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, good return anyways.
Yeah.
But the extra 15 puts them really close to midfield. to start this drive. Right in motion. Snap. Owens going to take off up the middle on the keeper. He's going to pick up about 5. Owens kind of got swarmed there as that play started.
Yeah.
Looked like he wasn't going to be able to pick up much, but and showing his ability to kind of jump through the traffic and pick up positive yardage. Wolves 2nd and 5 here from the 49. Rogers in motion. It's going to be a false start against the Wolves. That'll negate that initial first down run, send it back to 2nd and 10.
And right now, if you look at the D-line for the Indians, they are sold out for run.
Okay.
They've easily got 8 in the box.
Owens takes the snap. He's going to get to the sideline. Picks up about 8. It's going to make it 3rd and right about 2.
So the defensive back for Plainview didn't even pay any attention to the receiver here on the near side. He was sold out on run. Man. Which is surprising to me, given the first score of the night by the Wolves was
a big touchdown pass.
68-yard touchdown pass. Got Max Hammer over here to the near side.
Rogers.
He's going to get the first down.
He's going to push him across the 45 down around the 43. Be a 1st and 10.
Indians with a wholesale change of their defensive line, bringing in 3 new guys. We're going to mark it right at the 43. Clock continues to run. 1:10 to go here in the 3rd.
Rogers in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, handoff. He's going to get through, get into the secondary.
Was rushing with the game.
He's going to pick up a first down. So good run there. You called it. Heavy dose of R&R.
Yeah.
Rogers and rushing. Kind of a 1-2 punch with those 2 guys.
Then you mix in Dax with a little off tackle or off the end run, maybe even sprint outside if you can.
Right in motion to the far side. Dax takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to follow right behind Rogers. Cuts back to the middle. Picks up, I'm going to say 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, that was just Dax using his field vision and finding little creases to jump through. That's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd. Wolves 20, Indians 21. Going into the 4th, but driving right now. I like the way this drive is lining up. I think if they stay the course, they'll be able to punch it in the end zone not too long into the 4th here.
Wow. Close game here. The Wolves, both Wolves and Indians have high aspirations going into the season.
Little score update. Wynnewood Allen, they're in the 3rd, and Wynnewood has jumped on top. They're up 27-16. Pecola and Vian. Vian now in control of that game, up 34-20. Velma Alma playing Walters, and they are up 52-8 in that game.
Wow. Shout out to the 515, 20 people we've had watching with us this evening. We're glad to have each and every one of you as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. Wolves got a 2nd and 5 from the 28-yard line. Rogers in motion. Owens takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Follow up the middle.
We got a flag here.
See who the penalty is going to be on. Personal foul.
Chop block
Against the Wolves. So that's going to force a 2nd and
15.
yeah, it should be 2nd and 15.
Looks like a 2nd and 16.
Maybe 16. Dax, he's going to drop back. He's looking to throw it downfield. Receiver tripped. Was picked off by the Indians. There is flags all over the place now.
That is
There's 2 flags and a hat back here on this end.
that was for what they were doing with Dax Owens.
Okay. Referees having a meeting to discuss the penalties.
I think the interception itself will stand. I think all the other happened after the play.
Looks like they're tossing the Davis ball to the other side, so I believe you are correct. Maybe holding.
That's decline. Holding. Personal foul. So
Look like all 3 penalties were against.
Penalties against Plainview.
So the ball will stay with Plainview, as it, like you said, Chad, was after the play,
Right.
But will negate any bit of return and put them. Oh, they're marking it off even more. So that's going to put them back at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, correct. 11:43 to go in the fourth. It will be Indian ball. Oh, they're going to back it up a little more. Back them on.
I was going to say, put them inside the 10 now, about the 8-yard line.
Correct.
But it will be 1st and 10 from there. Hand off up the middle.
Good play. Good stop. Going to stop him for about maybe a 1-yard gain there, Bobby. No, they're going to bring up a second, Nate. They gave him 2 yards. Wolves need to get a stop here.
Yeah, definitely would love to get a stop here, force them down, force them to, punt deep in their own territory. Takes the snap. Another handoff up the middle.
Going to be just short.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks like he's about a yard short. Should be, 3rd and 1.
Need to watch that QB draw.
Yeah, that delayed run.
Yep.
They've done so well. Both the backs and the quarterback have done that well tonight. Kind of let the play develop, seen where the gaps have opened up, and able to, break through them.
Yeah, if I'm Plainview, I'm putting the ball in either 12 or number 4's hand. Both of those are in the backfield.
Takes a snap. There's going to be a flag. It's going to be false start against Plainview. So that'll back them up 5 yards, make it a little bit nicer for the Wolves. 3rd and 6 now.
Quarterback came all the way to the sideline to get the play. Plainview up to the line with about 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry here. Delay a game.
I think they're going to, again, that back pocket pull of that timeout by coaches. He forced to call that timeout with 1 second to go on the clock.
Bobby, I just spotted Caleb Williams. I'm gonna text him and find out if he got the footage.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely have to know that one. I have received some text that the young man was taken out in custody. However, I guess some Davis students might have been hollered at him as if they knew him. So hopefully it was not a Davis student, but unsure at this moment.
Here's what one of my mentors used to say. If you're going to be dumb, you better be tough.
I mean, I guess that's true. So as the teams come back out to the field, big 3rd down play for the Wolves. 9:48 to go in the ball game, down by 1. They've got them pinned deep. Definitely need to stop right here. Flowers takes the snap. He's going to roll out. He's looking to throw.
Oh, he's going
long.
He's
going to throw it deep downfield, and he makes the grab.
That was a perfect throw.
Plainview now 1st and 10 from the 36, excuse me. Handoff inside. Making the first guy miss. Does get hit pretty hard after picking up a couple. Second and 7 from the 33. Plainview takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Wrapped up pretty quickly. Does pick up a couple. Third and about 4 from right at the 30-yard line. I think without a doubt, Plainview in 2-down territory here. Takes the snap.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, he's going to get onto the edge. Going to be taken out of bounds by Stewart. Not before he picks up the first down, though, and some. They're going to mark him at about the 12-yard line. So still a little bit of room for the Indians to pick up a first down. Ball's on the ground. He's just going to fall on it. They're going to lose a few yards on that one. That'll put him back around the 16. So it'll be 2nd and 14.
They can do that a couple more times. I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, for sure. Takes the snap.
It was another low snap.
Does make the pass, though. He's going to get down around the 6-yard line. So, again, another big 3rd down incoming for the Wolves.
3rd and 4.
Clock just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Handoff. He's going to get around the edge. He's going to walk in. Plainview to attempt the point after. Kick is up. It is good. So just like that, the Indians go down and strike. Make it still a one-score game. 28-20. 6:37 to go in the game. Still plenty of time for the Wolves.
Well, I know the Wolves are more than capable of doing it. They're just going to have to not be their own worst enemy. Get those penalties that kill a drive and be methodical with their runs. Keep blocking well. There's lanes there for the running backs. Maybe Tatum will just take it to the house.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see Tatum do that. Right here, tie it back up real quick, but I'm also perfectly content with a long, methodical drive to eat up most of the clock and go punch one in as well. So, Plainview kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, make him kick it again.
Looks like they are not going to make him kick it again. They're just going to take the yardage. Should go to the 35-yard line. 6:34 to go. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 35. Snap. Dak's going to keep it. Try to get to the outside. He does.
Oh,
This guy threw something again. I guarantee you he threw it on us.
going to be a hold.
Every single play he's thrown has been on us.
It is going to be a hold against the Wolves.
Well, that's going to bring up a 1st and 20.
Yeah, I was going to say that's now a 1st and 20 with under 6.5 to go. Coach Parker still in the ear of the white hat.
.6:26 to go in the game. Wolves have the ball on 25, 1st and 20.
Picks up about 3 on that run. 2nd and 17.
We're going to have to hurry. Play clock.
10 seconds on the play clock. Wolves do sprint to the line. 4 left. Does get the play off. Dak's going to try to keep it. He's going to be brought down from behind. So that's going to be 3rd, and they're going to give him a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 15. Big play here for the Wolves. Owens looks to take the snap. Takes it. He's going to run it, pitch it. Stewart's got a chance. He's going to get there.
He's going to get it.
Going to mark him right at the line.
There, he called it.
They're going to give him the 1st down. So great run there by Stewart. Owens to take the snap, 1st and 10 from the 45. Keeps it. He's going to try to get out to the outside. Cuts back to the inside. Now he's coming back to this side of the field. He's going to be sacked. A little bit of extracurriculars after the play there.
Yeah, what's disappointing is the lack of officials that got in there and broke that up.
Yeah, they just kind of let it go.
Yeah, the 2 teams had to do that.
Yep.
So,
Second and 16 for the Wolves. Owens again with the pitch.
Kopenbarger, good run.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. The Plainview Indian is down at the moment. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute for the remainder of this 3:45 to go in this ballgame. We'll be back here in just a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As that Plainview Indian is having to get some help off the field, but .345 to go, 3rd and 9, Chad, from about the 46.
Yeah. Definitely 4-down territory. Don't have to get it all in this down.
No.
But if they get it all in this down, that's okay too.
Nobody's going to complain.
Not on the other side of the ball, or in this press box.
Pre-snap movement. Owens takes a snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw a pass. Caught it!
Oh, he caught it!
He's going to score!
What a snag!
Touchdown, Davis Wolves.
Great catch by Tayton Stewart.
What a replay here, too. You're going to see Dax just kind of throw it over the top.
One hand grab.
Great grab.
All right, you got to go for 2, Bobby.
You do have to go for 2. Game still
dead silence over here on this side.
Yeah, I mean, just because I don't think anybody saw that coming. But great throw, great catch, touchdown by the Wolves.
Just now winding the play clock, so got a little bit of time.
Coach Parker out talking to the white hat.
There's going to be a timeout. Parker there with the official.
He will call a timeout. Going to talk about it, figure out their play.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that you talked about it. Plainview keying on the run.
Yep.
And I believe that was Stewart, if I'm not mistaken.
That
correct.
Was Stewart. Yeah.
Kind of was able to sneak behind the secondary. Beautifully thrown ball there by Dax. Tate just had to go and go get it
Stretch
out his arms, get underneath it. Made the catch, able to stay on his feet.
Singular.
Oh, arm. Okay.
His right arm, he hauled that in with. That was impressive. But they did. They were loading the box. They were expecting the run. Great play call. Great orchestration of the play.
Well, here's the flip side of this, Chad, is, we got to get this 2-point conversion, and then you got to go play defense. Because there is still 3:30 left on the clock, so definitely got to get this. That's number one.
Either way, you got to play defense. If you don't get the 2-point, play defense, get the ball back. Still got 2 timeouts, I think.
Yeah. Wolves on the field to a point, the 2-point conversion. Dax takes the snap. He's going to keep. He's rolling out.
Oh, he's
Throws a
wide
little
open.
pass.
Get in there.
We're going to
Yes.
score there. 2-point conversion is good. That'll tie the game at 28.
Great play. Great drive by the Wolves.
Good drive. Had a couple of penalties.
Yep.
Got us, behind the sticks, but good option run by Tayton Stewart. Good option run by Gage Kopenbarger. Great pass by Owens. Great catch by Stewart. I mean, so really some good plays in there.
Another good pass by Owens and a great catch by Jackson Wright to get the 2-point conversion.
Now here is you got to go play defense. You did what you had to do offensively. You got the tie. Now you've got to go play defense and not allow these guys behind you. Don't let Flowers throw it over the top. And when you get a body on the ball carrier, hold on for dear life. Do not let them take off.
Yeah. So if you're a momentum guy, there's a little bit of momentum shift here.
Yeah.
It definitely swung back to the Wolves. The Indians a little bit on their heels, a little bit caught off guard, a little bit stunned. If I kick it, I'm kicking it to 3. I'm not kicking it to 4. I'm doing everything I can to kick it to 3.
So I was going to say this as you got to this. Mr. Mapes was lipping it right behind you.
Oh, was he?
But he was actually saying a deep onside.
Okay.
I would not be opposed to it right here.
Right.
Get that kind of end over end bounce
Right.
and go get it.
Yeah. Plainview coming out looking like maybe they expect that.
Wolves line up to kick. It is going to be an end over end. Indians do recover, so now you got to play defense, but I'm not mad about the call. I like it. You give yourself a chance to get the ball. You take the ball out of the hands of their returners who have obviously done well.
Yep.
So
You didn't
right
have to
now,
kick it 4 or 5 times.
yeah, now's where you need your front guys and your linebackers to get in there, make a push, and not let that guy get started and get in the face of that back and that quarterback as quickly as possible.
Yep. You got Westbury, DeMoss, and Dudley out there for the D-line for the Wolves.
Plainview to take 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to fake the handoff. He's coming this way. He's got to pick up about 7 yards. It was a good job by Max forcing him back inside. Unfortunately, didn't have a whole lot of help coming, but they were able to get there, but not until Flowers picks up 8. They're going to call it 8, so 2nd and 2. Right at 3 minutes to go.
Yep, ball in Wolves territory on the 47.
Takes the snap.
Oh, good job.
Big job. Good
Peyton
job.
Westbury.
Peyton Westbury absolutely in the face of the ball carrier. The second he gets it, we're going to see it on the replay right here. He's going to fake the little handoff, gives it to the immediate back, and Westbury's just right there ready for him. Great job, Peyton Westbury.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 we're back into the Indians territory. Ball's going to be about on the 49-yard line. Going to bring up a big 3rd, and they've got his 3rd and 6. Looks like a long 6.
So now you're talking, the Wolves now, you make a stop here. You're Plainview, you got to be thinking about what you're doing. You don't want to give up the ball at midfield, with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. So now you've got to kind of start thinking conservatively a little bit. You definitely want to pick up the 1st down, but you also don't want to give the Wolves the ball back with a chance to go win the ball game.
The only way they do that, Bobby, in my opinion, is if they get 4th and less than a yard, and they let time click away, and then you might consider going for it. But I don't know. That's a tough call. I look.
We got trips to the to the far side. Excuse me, Chad. Here's where we talked about it. I called it earlier. That little slant pass. It's worked well for him. I'd be really cautious of it right here.
Get him.
They're going to stop
play.
him short. They're going to pick up about 2, so it's going to be a 4th and about 3 or 4.
That's a long 4. They got a punt. Yep.
They're going to force the Wolves to try to go the length of the field.
Got to pay attention to what's going on and make sure that they don't jump.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to jump here and give up the first down. Punt is away. That's going to go end over end. Gage is going to return it.
He's got
some
room.
Sideline moves. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 31.
Good job by Gage Kopenberger fielding that. I mean, that was a line drive kick.
It was a line drive kick. I knew you heard Dr. Mapes up here screaming it, let it go, let it go, let it go. But Gage actually did make the catch and tried to get upfield, did just that, got him about the 31. So you got a minute 44 to try to drive down the field and score and win this ball game.
Yeah, and if you're Plainview, now they have somebody laying down on the field. Okay, this is the same young man, number 4 for Plainview. I think he's cramping up, so I think that ought to cost him a timeout.
You see it in college.
Is that college now?
At college, I believe it is now. You do that, and you do have to give up a timeout. If you don't have a timeout, then it comes into the runoff. But
I'll tell you what, Bobby, this has turned into an exciting ball game.
Man, it has come down to a heck of a ball game right here late.
Young man's up, walking off, totally fine, no problem whatsoever. So don't know why that won't cost him a timeout.
Yeah. So 25 seconds to go in the game on that Tulsa-Oklahoma State game. Oklahoma State does have the ball at the 32-yard line, but they are trailing 19-12.
Okay.
All right, Wolves to take 1st and 10, 1:44 to go in the ball game, 31-yard line. Right into motion. Little reverse play to give to Stewart on the far side. He's going to get up the sideline. He's going to step out of bounds close to midfield. That's one of those plays you kind of keep in your back pocket for when you need it. Great play call right there. Had the whole field moving this way and sent Stewart on the way back to the other side.
Bobby, look at the sidelines. Look at the difference in the players on the field. Plainview, it's a tie ball game, but they look defeated right now.
Yeah.
Wolves got a little pep in their step. 1:37 to go. 48-yard line. Go Wolves.
Dax take the snap. Takes it. He's going to keep it, try to get to the sideline. He's going to pick up 5. Go out of bounds into Indian territory.
Felt like an extra second ticked off the game clock there, but 1:31 to go.
Looks like they're only going to give him 4 on the play, so it'll be a 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Owens takes the snap. Again, going to keep it. Follows behind his blockers. He's going to pick up a couple. 2, maybe 3. Clock ticking down. About 1:10 left to go. Third and 3, 1 minute to go in the ball game. Owens takes the snap. He's going to run the option. He's going to pitch it out. Rogers, he's going to go out of bounds, but pick up the first down. He's going to be about the 37-yard line.
Good gain, good pitch.
Clock will stop with about 53 seconds to go. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37.
Wolves still got plenty of time on the clock.
Owens takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to drop back, throw a little dump out to Wright. Wright's going to try to get away. He's going to be tackled. Very small gain. There'll be a timeout called with 41 seconds to go.
It's going to be a 2nd and 9 from the 36-yard line. Going to give him about a yard gain on that play. But I tell you what that does, Bobby. You got a right-handed quarterback, right?
You do.
Right-hand quarterbacks always roll out better
To the right.
to the right.
Yeah, you gave him more space on that side.
Yep.
And not even the rolling out, but I'm okay. Get him out there in open space where he has a chance. If he can't make the throw downfield, maybe he can do it with his legs. Give him a couple different options on that side. The option has looked good the last couple of plays that we've run. So I think the Wolves have a multitude of plays they could go to that have worked in their favor thus far.
A lot of weapons.
41 seconds to go. 2nd and 9. 41, like I said, 41 seconds to go in the game. It is at the 36-yard line. Snap. Ball's on the ground.
Fumbled.
I believe Rogers was able to fall back on it.
Clock stay with the Wolves.
Yeah, clock is ticking, so we're under 30 seconds to go now. Wolves going to go quick here. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back, look to throw. Ball falls incomplete. So 14 seconds to go on the clock.
Fourth down. We got to get a play. 15 seconds on the. We got to get a play. It's too late now. Timeout.
So the Wolves going to take a timeout here. Try to figure out what they want to do on this 4th and 9. Chad, I don't know. What are you thinking? 4th and 9, 36-yard line.
Let's get a little crazy, a little hook and ladder, get out of bounds, get the first down, get down to about the 25, 20-yard line, and then leave about 5 seconds on the clock to take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah,
you got it all figured out.
You got it all figured out, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a great game for the Wolves coming in here in the second half. They got down. They were able to come back, not only score the touchdown, get the 2-point conversion, but also get the ball and give themselves a chance
to go down and win this ballgame. Absolutely. Yeah. Paul's Valley, excuse me. That was a couple weeks ago. Plainview able to, score some unanswered points after the Wolves got out in front. Plainview fought right back. The Wolves had to kind of play from behind for quite a bit, able to fight late in this game, get it back, and have themselves a shot to win this ball game. Looks like the offense is back out on the field for this 4th and 9 play. Owens, he's going to try to pick up the first down with his feet. He's going to get it. So that'll be 1st and 10 from about the 26-yard line, I believe.
7 ticks on the clock. Ball's right at the 27-yard line. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah. They're wrong on the scoreboard. They got it
36.
That was before his gain.
Yep. Ball on the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, 7 seconds to go in this ball game. Timeout by Plainview.
We got to put the time back on the clock because the clock is showing 5 seconds. That timeout was taken before the clock started, so they got to put 2 seconds back on the clock. I'm hoping somebody's going to point that out to the official that there needs to be 2 seconds put back on the clock. There it is.
Okay, I was going to say that it looked like the referee was down there having a conversation, but so they did move it back to 7 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Owens to take the snap here. He's going to drop back again. He looks to throw. He's going to throw it to the end zone. He's open. He's going to say incomplete. He was out of bounds.
He did indeed catch the ball, but he was right
out of bounds.
Back. Yeah. Great play by the Wolves to try to win it. I'm going to say it was a successful with the one caveat: he wasn't in bounds.
Yep.
All right, so
we go to extras.
Oh wow, we get to be a little extra.
I'm probably extra a lot more than just this, but
great game here tonight in Plainview. Not only have we had 4 quarters of good football, we're going to get a little bit of extra time here tonight.
So it is a final in Stillwater. Tulsa takes down the Cowboys.
Dun dun dun.
I think Mr. Mapes is crying now.
All right, Bobby, going to give you some final scores that are in tonight. Vian 41 over Picola, who got 20, 41-20. Let's see, who else here tonight? Tishomingo and Antlers, 47-20.
Mr. Mapes showing us the score of the OSU game. He's gonna cry on his way home, but he would like to forget about it, but he's not going to be able to forget about it. But so coin toss.
Looks like the Indians will have the
first go round with the ball. Looks like we're going to be playing from towards the west end of the field. Maverick McCaskill posted in the chat, free football. Absolutely, sir. That's exactly what this is, free football. You don't get charged anymore to watch overtime, so.
Our opponent next week, Dibble, beat Ringling tonight, 42-8.
Wow. So I saw the next question in the chat was that how many of these Plainview fans think that they know that the camera is behind them as they keep standing up? Most of them know it's there, just saying. Plainview with the handoff.
Leave it.
No, he faked the handoff and kept it. And he's going to push forward to about the 5-yard line.
Ball's
Ball came out.
Ball's out.
They're going to say he was down. I blew the whistle beforehand, I believe.
Indians will maintain possession then. It's going to be second and
second and goal
from the 6. Low snap.
Able to get the handoff. He's still going to pick up positive yardage and
hit.
get a big hit there. So that's going to be third and goal from about the 1.5-yard line. No, they're actually going to put it at the 1.
Yep. It's going to be in 12 or 4 hands.
Handoff. He's going to get in. Plainview to attempt the point after.
Is Plainview missing somebody? Yeah, they're running them on. Got a timeout.
Going to be a timeout. Couldn't quite get the player in and get him set. So, Chad, we'll give a quick shout-out to our crew working tonight. Ryan Griffin running the show for us on the laptop. So anytime you see something messed up on the screen, it's 100% his fault. Just kidding. He's worked really hard tonight, so shout-out to him. Lane Rose, the producer. Jada Sun, also here in the booth with us. Across the field, Danny Lynn Heffley, Liberty Cheatham, and Chloe Rollridge running the camera for us tonight. So shout out to those media members for bringing this broadcast to you. Plainview to attempt the point after. Snap is down. Kick is up.
Oh.
It is good. Braxton Thompson got through the line really quickly. I thought maybe he was going to get close to it, but
Right.
Plainview was able to get the kick up and in. So that'll make your score 35-28 here in overtime.
All right, now it will be the Wolves' opportunity.
Our producer's back here getting really angry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's answering questions about football, and he doesn't think they're good questions.
All right.
The Wolves come out for their turn at offense here in overtime. 35-28. First and 10 from the 10-yard line. Takes a snap. Dax is going to keep it. He's going to get around. Swallowed up after it picked up 1. So it'll be second and goal from the 9. Rogers in rushing. Little R&R onto the field now.
I like it.
I think both of them give you that added benefit of not just running the ball, but blocking in front of Dax when you need him to.
Threw it out wide to the far side.
Owens takes the snap. He's going to keep. He's going to follow right behind Rogers. He's going to pick up inside of the 5, down to around to the 4-yard line.
Giving the 3.
So that'll be 3rd and goal from inside the 5, around the 4. Owens to take the snap. Low snap. Keeps it. Gives to Rogers. Rogers going to push forward. Actually, he's going to be stopped. They're going to say no gain.
They're going to give him a little bit. It's going to be on the closer to the 3 now.
Creed Rogers, his helmet came off, so he's going to have to go off for a play. Chad, it looks like they moved him closer to the 5-yard line when they spotted it. So it's going to be 4th and goal from between the 4 and 5-yard line.
Play clock is ticking down. We're going to take a timeout.
Parker's going to take a timeout, try to figure out what your best play call is on this 4th down. At least with the timeout, that gives you the option for Rogers to come back on the field, I believe.
I believe you're correct. Winniewood ended up the night beating Allen 48-16, Bobby.
Wow, so that was a close one. It ended up going one-sided pretty quickly.
A runaway, yeah.
So as we come out of this timeout here, massive play for the Wolves. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line in overtime on the road here at Plainview. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Low snap. Owens. Jump pass. Caught!
Got it.
Touchdown.
Good. Peyton Westbury with a catch. Great play selection. They were not looking for that.
Replay shows Westbury catching it right there in the end zone. Great job by Peyton.
Westbury having a heck of a night, man.
My laptop operator just gave me a stroke. He started pointing at the screen. It was black for a couple of seconds. I thought we lost the camera feed.
So you go for it, right? Right? Non-district game, what do you got to lose? You go for it.
Non-district game, you try to end it right here. They've already blocked one. Wolves look like they're going to do just that. Try to go for the win right here. Both sides on their feet for their teams. Owens takes the snap. He's going to throw it back in the end zone. He's open.
It's
good.
Good. Wolves win. Wolves win. Yes, sir.
What a play. What a play. He was standing wide open in the back of the end zone.
Nobody with him. Great
Nobody
game,
there.
guys. Great game by the Wolves.
What a play.
And that's it.
And that ends it right there. So the final score here in Plainview, 35-34. Wolves on top. Wolves spoil homecoming for the Plainview Indians.
I love it. Going into district next week against Dibble, 2-1 in non-conference play.
Yeah, I mean, that was massive. A great play, great determination and grit by the Wolves, fighting back after being up big and then letting the Plainview, go 21 unanswered. Kind of having some mental mistakes, but fighting back late in that game, tying the game up. Then going into overtime, gutsy call, trying to go for the win, get the win. Man, you can't ask for much better than that. Great job by the Wolves tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a great evening for football. You missed it if you weren't here. But, hey, if you aren't able to go to Dibble next week, join us again. We'll be right here with you again. We'll see y'all then.
Go Wolves.